Welcome back to another video. Today's a bit of a special one, kind of in with the bike shop where they're sponsoring. We obviously sponsor the Devo squad and the cycling team, but we've never sponsored like its own athlete, and we're trying to move our way into the mountain bike world a little bit. So I've known Max for the last maybe 10 years, from triathlon through to cycling and everything. So he's doing Enduro this year, so I thought it'd be a good idea to kind of like work with someone that I already know that's local to me in Wellington. So yeah, tell them a little bit about yourself and what you're doing this year.
Yeah, so I'm just about to head off to Canada for a month, just for a bit of riding over there in the BC area, just cutting some laps basically. Other than that, just riding the Enduro bike, do the New Zealand rounds, maybe hit a few of the EDR rounds next year.
So for those of the viewers that don't know what Enduro is, can you just explain it to them a little bit, because it's kind of like downhill but a bit different?
Yeah, so like it is downhill, but you've got multiple downhill stages over the course of one entire day, and your racing time is like just the descending time, if that makes sense. So you can have liaison, so where you go from one stage to the other. You've got a time to get there, but that doesn't count for your overall time. So you just say you've got 6 stages, each of them were 5 minutes, it might be 30 minutes of racing, for example, and you might be out there for 6 hours. So that's
it's actually quite a big day.
Yeah, a lot of the big events, like it might be 2Ws or like nationals down in like Cable Bay, like they're big, like 6-hour days, nearly 2,000 metres of climbing. But your total racing time might only be around 30 minutes.
And it's only the downhills, but you still have to do all the climbing.
Yeah, so you do have to do the climbing. Some races you can have a shuttle assist, but it won't be all of them. You might get one shuttle for 6 stages, if that's all.
So that's why you would opt for your bike, this bike, rather than a downhill bike?
Yeah, exactly, because you need to be able to get it up the hill.
Yeah.
You can't pedal a downhill bike up, so yeah.
Sweet. Well, I've got some stuff for you, so we'll have it open up the helmet and some shit, and we'll go for a ride. So we worked with the bike shop and we got 100% on board, as you can see. So they're helping us out, and we're finding a stockist of 100% at the shop as well. So we got some stuff for you, so you can open that up. So.
Sheesh.
Yeah, it's pretty sick, eh?
Yeah, right away. I have a heavier weight helmet over there. That's a nice snug fit there. That's me. Yo. That's actually a perfect fit, eh? Like cups the back of my head. So I'm just riding the Trek / 9.8 this year. Pretty sweet rig, straight from the factory. Comes like well spec with a carbon frame, carbon rims. It's an XT build, so we got the XT 12 speed. Comes with a chain guide and everything straight from the factory. XT 4-piston brakes, front and rear. We've got a Zeb fork up front. Yeah, sweet bike. It's kind of like one of those bikes you buy, and I've hardly changed anything on it, just the rear shock and obviously some pedals. And that's when you know it's pretty good, eh?
Sweet as, thanks for that. Obviously I've got a lot to learn, but when you're back from Canada I'll come down and do some rides. I don't want to break anything because I want to kind of be alright for the road season. So yeah, when's your next race day? Would be back in New Zealand?
Yeah, so New Zealand season sort of starts end of spring, early summer. So there's a few 2W rounds that have been announced in November. Might be Phoenix Enduro as well on the cards. Yeah, so sort of looking at early spring, so late spring, sorry, yeah, so it should be good for them.
Well, we'll come down and support you and maybe do some videos and stuff for the Wellington round. I think that'd be quite cool to follow you for that day.
So,
get a little behind the scenes and stuff, see what it's like. But yeah, good luck for Canada and we'll see you when you're back.
Cheers, bro.
Easy.